hearts afraid of what they've never seen. If I was scrolling through and I saw me flopping around and singing my songs, I'd say, damn, they're cute and sing along.
How adorable!
You can't not smile.
Like you smile and just sway the entire time that you're listening to it.
I love that.
That is the happiest song I've heard in forever.
It's the one song that's bringing so many people together in a way that we haven't seen in a really long time.
We need a lot of that.
This is the Woody and Jim Show podcast, over 1,000 episodes strong. A daily recap of everything you missed.
We asked the question, what's the most money you've ever spent without consulting with your significant other?
Yeah.
We had several people call and then hung up because they got scared right before we went on here. But we do have some. We ask you to call, but you can remain anonymous if you'd like.
Sure.
Alicia is in Madison. Hey, Alicia.
Hey, good morning,
Good
guys.
morning. You sound so perky.
So,
Yeah.
what did you spend money on that you kept from your significant other?
Well, me and a couple of my friends and our kids went to Opry Mills to spoil ourselves.
Sure.
And we ended up going to the Lego store last because I knew I wanted a bunch of Legos.
All right. You've never given up on the Lego love. I love that.
Oh, yes.
It's expensive, though.
Yeah, the total was over $4,500.
Oh, my God.
Alicia!
Wow.
That's a lot of Legos.
Okay, if this is a contest, you are definitely the top of the leaderboard.
My jaw just hit the ground.
And did that get you like 20 pieces?
Yeah.
Because they're expensive.
Yeah, they are.
Did you get like pieces or like a model or a bunch of models of?
Well, we got a bunch of models. We got the aluminum falcon, the AT-AT, the
Oh.
Harry Potter castle. The
Wow.
train.
Alicia, I have to pry into your life. What do you do for a living to afford $4,500
Zach,
in
do
Legos?
not ask her that.
What do you do?
Well, I don't mind, but the truth is, I'm a stay-at-home mom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you deserve it. That's a full-time job, sis.
It is.
It is. You just don't get paid for it.
Yeah.
All right.
Right, especially when you have a 13 and 11-year-old.
Oof.
Right. So,
So you did not tell your significant other that you did this?
Well, I didn't that day.
But,
did
but
they
then-
find out or did you confess?
I kind of confessed in a way, but he did get a little upset until I did something for him the next day, and he shut his mouth.
I
Ooh,
bet
yeah,
you
you
did
did something for
Alicia.
him.
And what you did for him was priceless.
We're very interested. Is it
Wow.
anything you can share with us?
Probably not.
Well, I don't know if this has ever happened, but I paid off his Snap-on bill.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the tools.
yeah.
Right?
All right.
Yes.
Well, that was
Which
not.
his bill was about $16,000.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so you definitely. My mind went in a completely different direction.
Yeah.
Mine went to the dirty direction.
We all went into the naughty realm, but
I think what they're saying is you could have saved $16,000.
we want to go shopping with you.
Thank you
You have a
so
great day.
much.
We
That was
appreciate
great.
it. All right, we have Buffalo in McMinnville.
Yeah, I'm trying to get there. It's not easy. I-24 is closed. I'm in a big line of cars going down.
Oh.
41, but,
Well, we're here to keep
I,
you company. Let's talk.
every 7 months, I'll go into Caterpillar and I'll buy a brand new skid loader for $100,000, and I won't tell my wife nothing.
What's a skid loader?
$100,000?
It's obviously some
they're
equipment
like
you load your skids with.
I'm a concrete guy, so I use the Bobcats quite a bit,
Uh-huh.
and the X's and stuff. But recently, I went down to Anderson Marine in Madison and bought a $42,000 pontoon boat. She saw the down payment check come through the bank. She's like, "You didn't go buy a pontoon boat, did you?" I'm like, "Well, as a matter of fact, I did."
How often do you sleep on the couch, sir?
I mean, I've been married 22 years, and I make my own money, and I spend it. She makes her own
Well,
money.
good for you.
It's all good.
You got
Okay.
it. You got it all worked out.
At first, I thought you were saying I've been married 22 times.
Buffalo, I'm just saying you sound like a fun guy. Whenever you go out on the boat this summer, please invite us.
Right, we always look for boat friends.
We go crappie fishing out there on Percy trees all the time. The crappie are burning up on Percy trees.
All right. Well,
Wow.
good to know.
Well, when we see Buffalo on the pontoon boat, just start. I'll bring snacks.
Yeah.
$2,000 boat.
10-4, y'all.
We'll
Have a good one.
we'll be
I
on the
love
pontoon motor boating.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Buffalo.
My mind has been blown so far.
Yeah.
$4,500 at the Lego store. $100,000 on like new machinery.
Yeah.
Like it's been ridiculous.
$42,000 boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deanna is in Hermitage. Hey, Deanna.
Hey,
So
So-
what's the most you spent?
well, I put money down for a house and reserved our lot and signed all the paperwork to have them start building it without ever telling my husband.
Wow.
Okay, so first of all, are you?
I mean, I did tell him that night when
After it was already done.
I gotten a loan secured and had to put my money down.
Once the ink was dry, you told him. So,
Yeah.
Okay. Are you comfortable telling us the amount of your down payment?
I probably don't want to
Okay.
say.
Can
but,
you tell us the amount of the house?
Yeah.
The house was $370 at the time, but here's the thing: it has doubled in price now.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
And this was just maybe 5 years ago.
So Deanna, you
And
made a good investment.
Yeah.
I made a great investment. Here's the thing: we lived in Nashville for 10 years, and we're renting. And every year he'd be like, "Yeah, we're gonna buy a house." When we sold our house, we moved here.
Yeah.
So this is 17 years ago. And he was like, "Yeah, we're gonna buy a house. We're gonna buy a house," and it just was not happening.
It just- yeah.
Something needed to go down, and our rent kept getting raised and raised and raised. And we were paying more in rent than we would pay to buy a house. And I just happened to drive by this neighborhood in Hermitage that they were building new houses, and saw it, thought it was beautiful. Walked into the model home, looked around, and I was like, "I want it." I wrote a check.
So was he mad at you or was he
Reserve.
happy?
I think he was skeptical. The thing is we have we have been married for 24 years.
Uh-huh.
And,
Congratulations.
thank you. And we have 4 kids. And I never do this. I've never done anything without checking with him first. So
Right.
he's like, if you felt that strongly, this is the move, then I'm just going to trust you.
Okay, that's
Oh,
good.
see, yeah.
He was like, that is it was an excellent purchase. But I think going through the process, he's like, I don't know, because we were also going to have to move our kids from Bellevue to Hermitage. But anyway, it ended up helping us pay for college for kids,
Yeah.
Excellent.
extra money, because excellent investment.
And-
Very
We're
good.
very happy.
And trust
turned
is
out
the,
okay.
the basis
But I
to
would
any good
recommend
relationship.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. You just need a little push.
Yeah.
That's all.
Dragging your feet.
Yeah.
I'll just buy it. Thanks, Deanna. We have Becky in Portland. Hey, Becky.
Hello.
So what's the most amount of money you spent without checking with somebody?
So it was my husband at the time, and I traded in his Ford Mustang and got a Toyota Tacoma.
You traded in his car?
Yeah.
And
that
you said
why-
Ford Mustang. It was probably his prized possession.
And is this why he's your ex-husband?
No.
Did you know things were going to end, and that's why you changed out his car?
It was a nice push. Just kidding.
It was a good push. All right. Thanks, Becky. We appreciate it.
From
That's
total
awesome.
trust
I love
to
it.
no trust at all. Okay.
So, yeah, you're kind of an amateur compared to these people, Zach.
I am definitely an amateur compared to these people.
I'm blown away.
The
Yeah.
only thing I ever lie about is if I buy something like an aesthetic service like Botox or lip filler, I'll just say that I got it on sale or it was a discount.
That makes sense, though, because a lot
right.
of guys don't understand that, yes, it's expensive, but it works and it's for a reason.
Yeah,
Right.
like
I
my
paid
skincare.
$200 for a facial for a reason.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm always like, oh, I either got it for free or it was 50% off. So I always lie about the price.
In the radio and advertising business kind of that we're in, it's easy to say, oh, yeah, I got this free at work.
yeah.
Yeah, this is a
Yeah,
work
it's free.
thing.
Yeah, don't look at my statement.
Yeah.
It was free.
You gotta watch out for that though, because I know I bought when I a flat screen TV, and I didn't want to say how much it was to like my brothers, and because we're kind of competitive. And so it was like, I only paid like $200 for this thing. A crazy deal because I knew somebody.
Yeah.
And then they send me a check for $200. Like, hey, can you get me one of them $200 TVs?
Trending. Here's what's trending this morning with Woody and Jim on 107.5 The River.
Brought to you by Mark Spain Real Estate. Zach.
If you're a Starbucks kind of gal, apparently they're going to start charging for no ice. So whenever you order like an iced coffee or something, some people might say no ice or light ice. They're going to start charging $1 for order requests that say no ice, light ice, or no water in your refresher drinks.
That's annoying.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
It's already so expensive.
The ice is the way they make way more money because they're not giving you a lot
As
of
much
stuff.
of the liquid, yeah.
It's
Yep.
taking up space.
So I guess they also they started like charging for extra pumps of syrup, and so they realized that it brought them in.
Sense.
I get it.
They realized it brought them in an extra $1 billion every year, so now they're charging $1 for no ice or light ice, so they can
That's
make another
annoying.
$1 billion.
The pumps make sense to me because if you're asking for extra of something, then you're going to get
pay
charged
for
a
extra.
certain amount.
So
Right.
please
no
help
ice.
struggling Starbucks.
When I say like light ice, I'm just saying don't rip me off as much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's reasonable.
Yeah, so that's supposed to start happening on May 9th. Just a heads up.
Boo.
Jim?
This is incredible. I don't know if you heard about this kid who is only 16, but he is ready for college, and he applied to 200 colleges, got accepted into 170 of them.
Wow.
Most of them with a full ride. And if you add up all the scholarships he was offered, it's $9 million.
Wow. Also, the fact that he applied to 200 colleges, that's expensive because the
That's a
application
lot.
fee.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, apparently it was worth it. I mean, if he's 16 and he's ready for college and that many places wanted to give him a full
True.
ride, he said he plans to enroll this fall. He lives in New Orleans, but he hasn't chosen exactly where.
No.
But I think it's pretty incredible. that
That's really cool.
A kid could be that absolutely wanted that $9 million was offered to him.
Good for him.
Ricky.
So there is a link between something that we do pretty much every day and traumatic brain injuries. So we all have dogs on the show.
Yes.
Some of us walk our dogs. I know, Jim, you walk your dog.
Yeah.
I have to walk my dog. Sometimes, Zach, you walk the dogs.
Most of the time, my boyfriend does.
Okay.
Yeah, my dogs just run wild in the backyard.
In the backyard.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you're walking your dog, apparently traumatic brain injuries are the second most common injury to adults while walking their dogs.
I guess like if they pull you or if you trip
Oh.
over something.
And you fall and hit your
Yep.
head.
The most common is a finger fracture, which makes
Yeah.
sense because
Yeah.
you're holding the leash. And the third most common is a shoulder injury, which also makes sense because if they pull on it, they pull your
Yeah.
shoulder out of the
Yeah.
socket.
Especially
All of a
if it's a
sudden
big
they,
dog.
They
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
a squirrel, and all of a sudden they take off. They go 0 to 100.
But
in
traumatic
milliseconds.
brain injury was not what I was expecting.
Oh my God! I
Was
got to wear a
not.
helmet now. Walking Wally.
That is what they suggest, actually, is that you wear a helmet while walking your dog.
I want a video of Jim walking around his
With a
HOA
helmet.
neighborhood.
Oh my God!
107.5 The River with Woody and Jim in the morning. Got that Friday thing going on. Thankfully, we give people a break today because everybody's going to be a little bit tired.
yeah.
Big storms rolled through last night. We all had to deal with very nervous dogs.
Oh man!
I was
No,
not
I feel
expect-
bad for you guys because Pee Wee's fine.
Really?
Yeah, he's
Lucky
totally
you.
fine.
My
Yeah.
gosh. Well, Woody and I think, have competing stories. Let's see who had it worse. And, kind of like who wore it better.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Melissa, my girlfriend's dog, Blue, wears he's a Doberman, but very sweet, and wears a Thunder shirt all the time because she's very nervous about everything.
Anxiety, be
Yeah,
like that.
She's a huge dog, but just scared of everything. And so the thunder is coming out. So this morning I get up to come to work, and I open up the bedroom door, and boom! It's like I got bum rushed all the way out, so
Like
she
a
could jump.
stampede.
So she
Okay.
could jump in the bed with her mom. It's like
Oh, okay.
she was just waiting for that door to open. Go, go, go!
Right.
So yeah, that was a nice wake up call.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, around 3 a.m., about a half hour before my alarm usually goes off.
That's the best time for something.
Yes, my favorite time of night. My dog Wally, who is very sensitive to storms, he paws at me and he scratches me like he's just out of his mind, scared.
He's trying to dig his way into your skin.
Yeah, and I couldn't hear anything. Like I'm thinking, oh, maybe the storm's passed us by or missed us.
Right.
But he heard him, right? And so I'm like, oh gosh, all right. And lately he has been wanting to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. And just the last couple of nights, he's had some stomach problems. So I'm like, oh, all right. He's scared, and I also have to bring him out just in case. So about 3 o'clock in the morning, we dart out the door, and we're walking around the neighborhood, and he's not doing anything. And at the farthest point of our walk, like right about the point when I was going to turn around, it starts pouring.
Excellent.
So he's like getting soaked. I'm in my pajamas, but holding my coat over my head as an umbrella.
Nice.
And we get back to the house, and he poops in the laundry room.
Perfect.
Okay.
It was great.
Bummer.
Well, you win, Jim.
Thanks.
You definitely win.
My prize is in the garbage can that I had to go out in the rain and take the little bag of doo-doo into.
George and Emily, they have a hard time with storms?
Yeah, so I have 2 Goldens, and Emily, my youngest one, she just laid on my chest all night long panting. Like, I didn't sleep because she just laid on my chest panting. I was supposed to get up and go to the gym this morning, and I texted Ricky. I was like, I can't do it. Emily will disown me if I leave her right now.
But she's had an excuse every single time.
She
But
was
this
distraught.
This one I'll allow because I know she gets cray-cray.
She was distraught.
She was probably sleeping peacefully. You just wanted to use that as an excuse.
I wish.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's going crazy. I can't go anywhere.
Woody and Jim in the morning on 107.5 The River.
Ricky, what's making us happy?
This adorable song that has gone viral. It's by 2 girls who are both Berkeley grads. They live here in Nashville.
Nice.
Karuk is the one's name, and Olivia Barton is the other one's name. So the song is called If I Were a Fish, and it was written because they wanted everyone to know that it's okay to be different and that you should embrace being different and love that part about yourself. And this is the song. It's the cutest song ever.
If I were a fish and you caught me, you'd say, look at that fish, shimmering in the sun. Such a rare one, can't believe that you caught one. If I were a fish and you caught me, you'd say, look at that fish, heaviest in the sea. You'd win first prize if you caught me. Why is everybody on the internet so mean? Why is everybody so afraid of what they've never seen? If I was scrolling through and I saw me flopping around and singing my song, I'd say, damn, they're cute and sing along.
How adorable!
You can't not smile.
Like you smile and just sway the entire time that you're listening to it.
I love that.
That is the happiest song I've heard in forever.
It's the one song that's bringing so many people together in a way that we haven't seen in a really long time. It's
We
got
need
like,
a lot of that.
I think the last I saw was over like 15 million views or something
Wow.
like that.
I
on
also
TikTok.
saw in the comments section that they actually released it on streaming services. So you can listen to the entire
Yes.
thing on streaming
very cool.
services
It's on
now.
Spotify, Apple Music. You can find it anywhere that you can find music.
In case they missed it at the beginning, the title they should look for,
If I Were a Fish.
If I Were a Fish.
It's so cute.
Oh, that is so
I love
great.
it.
That's what's making us happy this morning with Woody and Jim on 107.5 The River. Zach, what you got?
So, in case you missed it yesterday, it would have been pretty hard to because it was everywhere. But in case you missed it, a TV icon passed away yesterday. Jerry Springer.
That was a surprise.
Yeah, he died at the age of 79. I guess just a couple of months ago, he was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer.
And they say that is a very fast-moving cancer.
It was super
Yeah.
quick. So they did say that he passed away in his house, very peacefully in his own home. So he passed away yesterday. Fun fact about Jerry Springer is that he was once the mayor of Cincinnati.
And he did a lot of things.
He did a lot of interesting things, and then
he
he
was here-
started the Jerry Springer Show in 1991.
Right. He was here several years ago trying to start a country singing career.
Oh,
He did.
I mean, good
I
for
wanna-
Jerry Springer.
I want to say he played at the Ryman with somebody.
That's iconic.
It is.
So yeah, he had a show for 27 years. It was literally like the kickoff of reality TV. He even said, like, I am so sorry for introducing reality TV to the world like this.
Where they would throw chairs and they had the security guys right on the stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Steve.
It was
Because now Steve Wilkos has his own show.
Right. It was a fun circus to watch.
It really was. Fun fact, I used to come home from school every single day and watch Jerry Springer in my tidy whities. And like I would take off all of my clothes and just wear my tidy whities and sit there and watch Jerry Springer. That's not the most redneck thing you've ever heard.
It also explains a lot about your roots.
It does. So prayers to his family. He left a daughter behind. Her name is Katie. So keep Katie in your thoughts, prayers, good vibes, whatever you believe in. If you want to see all the details about his passing, we do have it up on our website at 1075theriver.com.
In his honor, we should all sit in front of the TV with just our underwear on today.
Yes.
Yeah.
We all grieve in our certain ways.
You know, he came in on the show one time, and he was the nicest guy in the world. But he also had a sense of humor about himself. So
he did.
I think he would really love your sitting in your underwear salute.
Yeah, if you guys haven't noticed, I'm wearing all black today in mourning of Jerry Springer's loss.
Appropriate.
That's the reason.
It's necessary.
Woody and Jim Show, 107.5 The River. Thanks for tuning in. Earlier this week, playing Gender Wars, just by random chance, we had two people play that happened to be teachers. And we thought, this is kind of cool. And the week after Taylor Swift concerts, starting May 8th, is Teacher Appreciation Week.
Yeah.
So we thought, this will be fun. Why don't we devote that whole week to having teachers play against each other in Gender Wars?
Educator Week.
Yeah.
Whatever. Teacher Week. Whatever. We'll figure out the name. But yeah, we want to have different teachers from different schools go at it. And have each school rooting for that teacher to beat the other teacher. I think it's kind of like, it's like sports, but it's for, smarts.
Kind of a school rivalry kind of thing.
Yeah. So if you're a teacher and you want to play Gender Wars the week of May 8th for Teacher Appreciation Week, just text us. The phone number is 64895. Put WJ at the beginning and be like, hi, I'm a teacher. I want to play Gender Wars, and we'll get it all lined up so that we can have a female and a male, both contestants, every single day for the week of Teacher Appreciation Week. So, yeah, just text us, and we'll get everything lined up for that whole week.
Tell us your name, where you teach, and that you want to play.
Yeah, and we'll set up ahead of time so the whole school know I'm playing today, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be a good time. So, one more time, for those that may have not been ready for it, give them the text line.
The phone number is 64895. You have to start your text with the letters WJ so it comes directly to us, and then tell us your name and where you teach, and then we'll get it all lined up, and standard message and data rates apply.
It's time for men and women to answer questions for Gender Wars.
It's the battle for Dixon. For the ladies in the audience, we have Margaret in Dixon. Hey there, Margaret.
Hey, they call me Big Marge.
Big Marge! Big Marge in the house!
I like that.
Awesome. I love that you corrected us right away and said, okay, it's Big Marge.
Yeah, the new movie, Hello God, It's Me, Marge, Big Marge. For the guys, also in Dixon, we have Juan. Hey, Juan.
How you doing?
Would you like to be Big Juan?
Regular
okay.
Juan's good.
I think you have to be Lil Juan.
I will be regular size Juan.
We got Big Marge and Lil Juan.
Lil Juan and Big Marge.
Okay, let's do a get acquainted question.
All right, let's start with Juan. Tell us something you regret buying.
A boat.
A boat.
Yeah.
The best days that you buy a boat is the day you buy it and the day you sell it.
True. Those are the 2 days.
I've heard that.
In between, it's rough.
Best things about boats is to make sure you have a friend with one.
Right.
There
Don't
you
ever
go.
buy one, just have a friend
Way
with one.
easier.
Juan, that's what you should have done.
Yeah.
Margaret, Big Marge, tell us something you regret buying.
A haystack.
A haystack?
Nobody told me you're not supposed to cut them open when I moved down here, and I got bitten by a brown recluse.
Oh, no.
There was a
Ow.
spider in the haystack. Wow.
Yeah, nobody told me you're not supposed to cut it, and I was trying to be cute and decorate the outside of our apartment.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Yeah, that would be a big regret for me.
Wow.
That had to hurt.
You okay? Yeah.
All right, we start with a multiple choice question for both of you, remember? What's that?
Big Marge is still here.
Okay, good. Oh, all right.
All right.
You survived to play the game. Multiple choice is how we start, Big Marge. The NFL draft is now underway. Is this year's draft being held in Cleveland, Chicago, or Kansas City?
Kansas City.
Kansas City is right.
Nice.
All right, Juan. Is 818 Tequila owned by Kendall Jenner, Katy Perry, or Lady Gaga?
Lady Gaga.
It's Kendall Jenner.
Yeah. All right, it's 1-0. Margaret can build on her lead.
Okay, the Autobots battle the Decepticons in what sci-fi movie series?
Oh, wow, that's a hard one. Screw.
Okay, Juan. She hopes you don't know this. The Autobots versus the Decepticons.
Yeah.
Transformers.
Transformers.
Yes, it worked against you. He's tied it up.
All right, Juan, it's back to you. Your recipe calls for fromage. What is that?
Screw.
Okay.
All right.
Big Marge?
Marge, it's back to you. If you're using fromage. Oh, did you just say it?
Cheese.
It
Yes,
is
it is
cheese. It is cheese.
Wow, the screw didn't work for either of you, and now we have a 2-1 lead for Big Marge, and she has a question designed for her that could win her the game.
Lexus luxury cars are owned by what other car company?
Toyota?
I don't know.
Who do you think?
Ricky, you be the ref.
I don't want to be the ref.
You're always the ref.
I don't want to be the ref.
You're the only one who has reffing experience in this room.
I think
Marge got it.
Yeah,
I think Big Marge
Marge
said it.
You can
like,
have it.
I think she said it a nanosecond before the buzzer.
All right, sorry,
you can have
Juan.
it.
Yeah.
We'll go back and we'll review and make sure. But in the meantime, we award
The game will be under review.
Big Marge's victory.
107.5 The River with Woody and Jim in the morning. Drake's going to be at the Bridgestone Arena in October. You want to go? 615-737-9107. Now, as Jim has mentioned from time to time, he's a movie reviewer. So he gets to see some movies before anybody else.
I don't think I've mentioned it in 6 months. You just guys keep saying it with that
No,
voice.
you just...
I also love that every time you're like, oh, yeah, I went and saw this movie, and none of us have ever gotten an invitation to go with you.
That's very true.
I bring my family.
You see your... Oh, no, this is not acceptable.
We're your
not
work
family.
We're your work family, Jim.
Ooh.
We're your
Unacceptable.
dysfunctional work
You're
family.
my work family.
All right. Now, you saw Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Comes out next week.
Yeah, but you're not
I'm
allowed
seeing
to...
it next Thursday. I'm so excited.
You're not allowed to give a review of it yet.
I cannot give a review.
At least not with words.
I would be, right. So I was thinking maybe I would express myself through mime or interpretive dance.
Radio miming. This is going to be very innovative.
But then Zach could give sounds that convey what I'm doing.
Okay, so I'm the sound effect
So
machine.
I'm kind of
then
creating
we'll-
buffers between me and giving an actual review.
And then Ricky and myself will just try to figure out what Zach is making noises about.
Oh, God.
Sure.
Okay, this is
Okay.
going to be very entertaining or a horrifying train wreck.
So this is what I thought of Guardians of the Galaxy Part 3.
Okay. Okay, happy.
Aww.
Oh, but
Heartwarming?
Heartwarming. Like there is some moments that will make you
Happy?
cry. Happy.
Angry? Action.
Action packed. I'm guessing action packed. Action. Lots of running.
Yeah, well, it's fell over.
More running than a Tom Cruise movie.
Falling through the sky? Head exploding?
It blew his mind.
Oh.
It blew his mind. Okay,
Mind-blowing.
Okay, mind blowing.
So that I saw the movie last night.
Okay.
That was a lot of emotions. How long was the movie?
2.5 hours.
Okay.
You felt all of those emotions in 2.5 hours. You must be exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was quite a workout you just gave us, too.
Yeah.
So,
You almost fell.
yeah.
I know.
Jim almost tripped over
almost
himself
tripped
and fell.
I almost tripped myself.
Not reviewing
All right.
a movie.
Okay, now we'll have to post the video of you of your performance just now.
We will.
All right.
Yeah.
It was like charades on the radio.
It was.
Yes.
Charades on the radio. That's fun. Let's do that.
Trending. Here's what's trending this morning with Woody and Jim on 107.5 The River.
Brought to you by Mark Spain Real Estate. All right. Science says they figured out why bugs are always attracted to light bulbs.
Okay.
Because they're dumb.
Well, that was rude.
That is it.
Wait, really?
It's pretty insulting to bugs. They
so
say
mean.
it's because they're dumb and they fly toward anything that it's light, thinking it's the sky.
Oh.
So that's why they bound into it, trying to get through to the sky.
It sounds just like when they run into them.
I know.
That was
That's
a good job.
hilarious.
You should have done the sound effects for Jim before.
Stupid bugs. Zach, what you got?
There's a pair of shoes that's going viral that I want so badly.
Yeah.
So they're like Converse, but
Oh
on
my
the
God, yes.
side, they have like a Ziploc baggie where you can put your Cheez-Its or your snacks in.
So
They're
you keep
baggies.
you keep your snacks on your feet.
Yeah.
It's like hilarious. These ones are filled with Cheez-Its.
They are filled with Cheez-Its. Like literally the official Cheez-It Instagram account posted it. I just shared a video of what they look like. So if you want to see what these shoes look like, follow my Instagram. It's just at Zach Woodward. It's in my Instagram story. They're really hilarious, and I would totally wear these.
So you
Bring
He
my snacks
immediately sent them
everywhere.
to
So
me.
you take them into a theater or somewhere where they say no outside food, but you just have them snuck in with your
And your Ziploc
Yeah.
baggie on your shoes.
Go jogging with those, and they come back it's powder.
Yeah. So they're fantastic. Jim?
Last night in the NFL draft, night one, the Tennessee Titans used their number 11 pick because they were not able to trade up, is what a lot of people are saying. They
Right.
wanted to get up higher, but with their pick, they selected Northwestern's offensive lineman Peter Skoronski, and I think it's an excellent pick. Most people are giving it an A- or A+ grade as
Good
for
deal.
like what they do.
Yeah.
If you don't know much about football, they are the big guys that stand in front of the quarterback and basically either protect the quarterback or make room for somebody like Derrick Henry to run for 1,000 miles.
Yeah. We
So
needed that.
I think we desperately needed that.
Very cool.
So good job, Titans.
Woody and Jim in the morning, 107.5 The River. Hope you enjoyed my seductive dance during that song.
We all looked down at our feet.
Enjoy it is probably not the word I'd use, but
Traumatized is a better word for it.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah, we'll go with any of
Sure.
that. Yeah.
Horrified, worried.
I'll be going to a therapist. I blocked it mentally, but it will come out
Yes.
sometime, my reaction.
If you still have your 20% off big giant coupons from Bed Bath & Beyond, they
You
stopped
know,
taking them.
The blue and white
Yeah,
ones,
yeah.
20% off. That is awesome, those coupons.
Yeah.
But they stopped.
Yeah.
Like a couple days ago was the last day you could use them.
Well, maybe not. You just take them to another place. I guess Big Lots is accepting the Bed Bath & Beyond
Really?
coupons. Yeah.
Also, the Container Store.
Right.
Yeah, we should have started with that.
Are they
Yeah.
all
Well.
connected, or is this some ploy that they all
It's a marketing
created?
thing. I think they
Probably,
realized
yeah.
people had those out there, and this was a way to get them to come to their store.
And
That's freaking smart.
Big
Yeah.
Lots would like to remind you they're still a thing.
Yeah, when you
Right.
said that, I was like, where is the Big Lots? But when you said the Container Store, that place is like an adult Lego store.
It really
You
is.
walk
is
in,
true.
and there's so much.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
so overwhelmingly exciting.
That you can stack and build with them, just like Legos.
Yes. I love the Container Store.
Yeah, it'll be just for a limited time, but they will accept the Bed Bath & Beyond.
If anybody has extra Bed Bath & Beyond coupons at home, please bring them to me so I can go to the Container Store.
If you've been
All you
using
wanna
them,
do.
if you've been using them as insulation in your attic, just take
Yes. Let me know.
You're going to need them at the Container Store. 'Cause that place ain't cheap.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, if
Yeah.
you got a coupon, give it to me.
Oh my God! And you can get a container to put all your coupons in.
Yeah.
Oh, see, it's the circle of life.
And the one I go to is in Green Hills, right next to the Cheesecake Factory. So
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
drop my boyfriend off, let him eat cheesecake, and then go to the Container Store.
I'm going with David and getting cheesecake.
I love how
going-
we've made weekend plans here. This is
Yeah.
exciting.
Container Store so you can bring cheesecake home in that container.
Brilliant.
Wow.
Can't you
for
do
one.
both? It's not either or. It's not a zero-sum game, you know.
Woody and Jim in the morning, 107.5 The River. Ricky, you have discovered the most swiped guy on Tinder.
Yeah, and I have a lot of questions.
Okay.
His name is Stefan.
Uh-huh.
He said that he was the most swiped back in 2017.
Okay.
Is he saying it or is Tinder saying it?
From what I see, he's saying it.
Okay.
Anybody could just say it.
He's basically calling himself like the new Hitch. Like,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
this guy who, because he was so swiped on in 2017,
Yeah.
he has all these tips and tricks for you to
Oh.
find love.
So he's like the Jedi Master of
He's
Tinder.
He uses AI in order to help people to like find their matches. He has obvious tips though. Like, I don't know if this man is getting paid for this, but he shouldn't.
Okay,
Because
so
these things are just everyday things
Normal
that we all
things.
Do we
know.
know if he is in a successful relationship because of his experience on Tinder?
It doesn't say specifically if he is.
Because I would love to know that, because if the tips that he gives and he's not even in a relationship, I'm like, then what, bro?
I don't see anything
Yeah.
that says that he is in a relationship right now.
I heard it.
Doctor, treat thyself.
I'm looking him up now, and I'm seeing that it's successful at getting dates, not relationships.
Okay.
It doesn't say anything about being in a relationship.
Yeah.
But the tips that he has are very simple, easy ones. Like, don't message someone saying, hey, which, duh.
Okay.
Message them with something a little more than hey,
Right,
because
give
the
it
only
a little bit more
response that you get
substance
back
to
to
it,
that
yeah.
is hey,
Yeah.
and then the conversation's dead.
Yeah.
You have to ask a question. He also said you should always FaceTime the person that you're going to go on a date with before going on the date with them,
That's not a bad idea. Yeah.
which is also like a known thing for people
That way
who are on
you
Tinder
see
and Bumble.
if you really look like your photo.
Well, not even that, but
Yeah,
like
too,
if you
yeah.
can't have a conversation on FaceTime,
Right.
then the date's going to be really long and drawn out and probably not worth it.
Yeah. If you can't do that, you can't meet them face to face.
Right.
Yeah. He says also to treat others how they want to be treated, which I thought was a known thing, although from the dating stories I hear from my friends, apparently isn't a known thing.
Okay. So maybe he's telling them something
yeah.
for the first
There's
time.
one thing that he's telling people things that they need to know. Outside of that, I don't get it. He
What's
also
what's he look
looks
like?
very average, which is great. Good for him if
Let me
he's the
see
most
him.
swiped.
So
I gotta-
he's not super hot or
Oh.
not super ugly.
He's just-
yeah, he seems like approachable.
great,
He
yeah.
seems like a regular guy.
Not
I
a
could see that
model.
he probably would be swiped on quite
Yeah.
a bit because
He's a pleasant-looking man.
Yeah,
he's not
he's
like
nice to
model
look at.
material, but he's still attractive.
Right.
Yeah, it looks like he's got a strong build and very likable face. Like he looks approachable.
I just don't get this whole
6,000
him being a
swipes.
love coach type thing.
Yeah.
Well, since he's the one proclaiming that he is the love coach and also proclaiming he has the most swipes on Tinder, so anybody can just say that.
That's true. I could say that. It's not true, but I can say it.
All right. Should I post this on our Instagram story? Should we do that so people can see
See what it looks like?
How hot is this guy who's
Yeah.
been the most swiped on Tinder
Yeah.
ever?
Would you
See
swipe?
if you would pay though to use his services.
So he actually charges. So.
He does charge, yeah.
Huh.
Okay. A subscription starts from $45 and goes up to $120.
Is that like per month or?
It doesn't say per month or year, it just says subscription. So it's per something.
I love it's 2023, so we have to pay somebody $100 to remind us not to be a jerk.
Yo,
Yeah.
I'm going to start this service. If this man can do it
Yeah.
with common knowledge and common sense, this is a good business model. Do what you already know and start selling it.
That's actually, yeah.
Facts.
Genius.
Yes.
All right, a new side hustle. Well done.
Okay.
Thanks for listening to and recommending the Woody and Jim Show podcast. Listen to Woody and Jim in real time every weekday morning on 107.5 The River, Nashville, or live on the iHeartRadio app.